Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to OctoDuck's Pokemon Incorporated. I'm Zach, but you can just call me Ducky, and today I'm going to be introducing my top 10 favorite cards, and my top 10 most valuable cards. To start off this list, I'd like just to start off with my favorite cards of all time. At number 10, we have this Zoroark. The Zoroark I love because I love the black and white era very much, and this hollowness is just amazing. Like, look at this. Amazing. Alright, let's go on to number 9. Number 9 is a Solgaleo Prism Star card. I love Solgaleo Prism Star because I opened an Ultra Prism Elite Trainer box a while back, and it didn't work out very well, but the best card that I got was this Prism Star card. I love it very much, and its hollowness is just so shiny. Alright, number 8. 8? 10? Yeah, 8. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna keep that. I like to keep it real here. Number 8 is this Dark Gyarados pre-release. I don't really know how I got this, but I love the rarity of the pre-release cards, and love the old holographic cards. And it's very nostalgic importance to me. Number 7. Latios EX. I don't really know. Recently, I like this card because of its shiny hollowness, and there's a little factory line down the middle that makes it kind of unique. Here, I'll see if I can bring that up. You see that line? Yeah, some people don't like it, but I think it's pretty cool. And I just love, I like Latios as a legendary in general, and its water type was really cool. And in general, you know, old EXs, they're the best. Number 6, Toxicroak EX Full Art. Well, the reason I love this card is because I love Full Art cards, and the old EXs, they were the best. This one, I don't know the set name of this one, so if anybody wants to help me out with that, you know, like in the comments. And this card is pretty cool. It's got like the purple and the blue accents, and Toxicroak has always been one of my favorite Pokemon, so I love it. Number 5, Venusaur Base Set 2 Holographic. I know this isn't a base set Venusaur, which would be worth so much money, but I came across this recently in my collection, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. I like the little spotted hollowness, and even though it's base set 2, I still like the fact that it's a starter Venusaur, and I think Venusaur's a really underrated starter. Number 4, Latios EX Full Art. As I said before, I really like Latios, and I really like the black and white era. I believe this is from Next Destinies, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. And I love the texture of the card and just the overall full art design. I like the purple and the blue streaks. Makes it look like Latios is in full flight. Number 3, this Dragonite Base Set Holographic. I'm sorry, Fossil Holographic. And this card is really cool because of its rainbow design and the holographicness with it. Let's just get a close-up look at that. Look at that beauty. I also like Dragonite because it's like one of those mysterious Generation 1 Pokemon that no one really knew about. You know, in the anime, it was so cool. And the attacks were so low back then. I'm really surprised about that. Resistance, minus 30 to fighting, and 1 retreat cost. 1 energy retreat cost. That's insane. Number 2, Full Art Latios. Sorry, guys. Ho-Oh EX. This is from one of the break sets, and I can't even describe how cool this full art is. Ho-Oh looking so epic, you know, doing a pose. Then the sun is beaming down from there. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful card. I'm just gonna let it shine. Oops, sorry for that glare. Beautiful, beautiful card. And finally, my favorite Pokemon card of all time, no matter what, is Zekrom EX Full Art. Zekrom EX is one of my favorite. I'm sorry, it's not an EX. I always like to consider it an EX. The story behind this card is that when I was about 6 or 7 years old. My grandparents got me this for one of the holidays. They got me a Reshiram tin, and this was my first time getting a Pokemon TCG product in whole. And I was opening up the packs. There was like black and white base set and Next Destinies and stuff like that. And I came across this card, and I didn't know anything about the rarities or anything. And so I kept it in my collection for a long time, and when I learned about the rarities, I figured out this was an ultra rare 114 out of 114, and I was like, wow, this is such a beautiful card. Like the black on black with the silver outlining. Oh, it's so great. That is why Zekrom is one of my favorite legendaries too. So now that I went over the top 10 favorite cards, I'm going to go over the top 10 most expensive cards. And this is going to start out with one of my favorites as well, probably my second favorite card of all time. It would be Alolan Ninetales GX Hyper Rare. I pulled this out of a Guardians Rising Elite Trainer box. I wasn't really expecting anything out of it. I thought Guardians Rising was a really cool set, so I opened the Elite Trainer box, and sure enough, I got this Alolan Ninetales GX. And the value of this is around $15, I believe. Alright, let's see here. Number 9. Groudon and Kyogre Legend bottom half. Once again, I got this from a collection, maybe a garage sale, I believe, in Michigan, and I didn't know what it was at first. So, I kept it in my collection because I liked the art on it with the waves and Groudon just like coming at you with that mega tidal wave and that massive eruption. And I thought that it did a lot of damage with that 100 times. And I really didn't know what it was, so I kept a hold of it, and sure enough, right now it's worth about $15 to $17. Number 8, Mew EX Radiant Collection card. My favorite Pokemon set of all time is Legendary Treasures. So obviously, I pulled a lot of cards from that, but I gotta say, this one is really cool. Mew, I'm not a huge fan of Mew in general, but I think that when you put it against this rainbow background and put the little sparkle holographics on it, it gives it a really cool look. Plus, its versatile ability and its replaceable attack are really good in competitive decks. This card is worth anywhere from $18 to $25. Number 7. Charizard EX from Generations. I love the subsets from Pokemon Generations, Shining Legends, Legendary Treasures, and when I pulled this, I was so happy. I was pulling it out of a Generations box, one of those 3-pack blisters with legendary Pokemon in it. I can't remember which one. I got so many pins of those. And I pulled this Charizard, and I was so happy about it. Like, it was so cool. Because back then, I was a big Mega fan. I love the Mega Pokemon. And I just love this card. It values anywhere from $20 to $25 as well. Number 6. Full Art Ho-Oh EX. And this one is from a black and white set. And I really like it. It's got that rainbow magenta pattern in the background. And Ho-Oh, once again, looking really cool. If I even compare these side by side, look at that. They're facing opposite ways, but they still look so cool. And this card... Oh, my lighting almost fell down. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna have to... Sorry, guys, 1 second. $25. Number 6. Full Art Ho-Oh EX. And this one is from a black and white set. And I really like it. It's got that rainbow magenta pattern in the background. $25. Ho-Oh, once again, looking really cool. If I even compare these side by side, look at that. They're facing opposite ways, but they still look so cool. And this card... Oh, my lighting almost fell down. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna have to... Sorry, guys, 1 second. We good? Stay there. Stay. Alright, this Ho-Oh EX is worth anywhere from $30 to $35, I believe. Number 5. Ooh, Mewtwo GX Secret Rare from Shining Legends. Now, I'm going off the TCG player prices for these, and the market price apparently isn't that big, but it's worth a lot to me. I got this in a trade one time when I was at a game store in my local mall, and I think I traded away a Zoroark GX for it, honestly. It was kind of a ripoff for the guy, but he needed it for a deck, so I guess it was okay. And I can't even describe how cool this art is. I got the Shining Legends, big box, and they had the little booklet, and they showed how the artist, Matashiro Arita, tried to make up multiple designs, and I just think this is so cool with Mewtwo in the tube, genetic modified. So cool. Number 4, base set Shadowless Raichu. Very recently I discovered the Shadowless and what Shadowless means, and so I went through all my cards and I started trying to figure out what's Shadowless and what isn't, and it turns out that this Raichu is Shadowless. You can tell that this Raichu is Shadowless because on the side of the card, here let me give you a zoom up, there would be no shadow, as opposed to the Venusaur, for example. Here actually I'll use Dragonite, for example, has a shadow on the side. And if you compare the two, one has a shadow, one doesn't. And this is only specific to the base set. There are a ton of different base sets that come out with the first edition and the expansion and the unlimited. There are so many, but this one is worth a lot of money. It can be worth up to $35 in mint condition. Unfortunately, this is in lightly played condition because I just realized what it was. Number 3, Full Art Mew. This Mew is from the XY collection. I didn't buy that collection. I got it from a trade, and I think that it caught my eye because it was so beautiful. But then when I did a little research, I figured out it was worth a lot of money. Even though that box isn't worth a lot, this probably makes up for it. It's worth between $25 and $30. Number 2, Chandel Secret Rare. I pulled this Chandelure. Oh, this is Next Destiny. Alright. I pulled this Chandelure from a Next Destinies pack way back when in my early days of collecting. And I didn't really know what it was, but I thought it looked cool, so I held on to it. And then when I learned about the Secret Rare system, I was ecstatic. This card can be worth up to $35. And finally, my most expensive card, Ultra Necrozma GX Secret Rare. This Ultra Necrozma GX has a little bit of a story to it. I was at Target, and I tried to set an allowance for myself on how much Pokemon cards I buy per month, because my parents get really mad at me when I buy too many Pokemon cards. And so I looked at this 3-pack blister from Forbidden Light with the Regigigas and the Burning Shadows and 2 Forbidden Light packs, and it caught my eye at first, but I didn't really know if I wanted it or not. And I was like, Mom, can I get this? It's only $12. And she's like, all right, it's fine if you pay for it. So I got it, and the pulls were so unbelievably amazing. I pulled this Ultra Necrozma and a Full Art Acerola from Burning Shadows, and those were 2 amazing pulls. This card is worth up to $35, maybe even $40 in really good condition. So yeah, that's my top 10 favorite cards and top 10 most expensive cards. I hope you like, subscribe, share it with a friend, tell anybody you know. I'm OctoDuck Pokemon, and I'm out.